What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, family? This is Dubseez Kronic and a place to be. And many farms here with us, and I'm glad to all my subscribers that come through. Well, we're about to try to germinate some cherry seeds, and I bet if you guys hit like, share, and subscribe, that'll help the channel to be able to generate these cherry seeds so that we may be able to monitor them and watch their growth and be able to grow with them. And you guys will be a part of that once you hit that subscribe button. So say no more or less, let's get it started. I'm gonna just start cracking these things open once I get these vice grips at the right size. You want to get the vice grips at the right size. That size is not the right size, or you may crush your cherry seed inside. You see the size of that cherry seed? You almost want to make the vice the exact size of the cherry, just a little bit smaller, so you do not damage the seed that's encaptured inside of this shell right here. So let me get the proper size to this here. I'm gonna guesstimate for a second and widen it up, and I'll keep the cherry in my hand and take a look at it, and you can see I'm trying to keep the cherry and the vice grips almost the same size, just so I can crack it. All right, so let's see if I did it enough. A little slippery, they're still a little bit fresh, but that's okay. I found that well, everything flew but the seed. All right, so that's the cherry seed that we're trying to keep, y'all. So what we're gonna do is gonna put these over here, if I can keep that out the way, and we'll count them up as we go. See, maybe there's a piece that crushed off there, so we'll get that out the way. Let's keep to crushing these seeds here. A little bit slippery, just do the best you can to hold on to them. But I haven't really found a foolproof way of going about it. It's just you got to keep trying till you get it lined up properly, and then once you do, keep that grip on them. Just try to crack that seed, and there you go. It busted pretty easily and pretty good, thankfully. And they all seem to be hydrated. If you can see that one, they seem to be hydrated. The last ones that I had, I think I let sit too long, and maybe that's why they didn't. I don't know if you're getting a good look at it, but it's already hydrated. It rolls around pretty good. Seems to be hydrated pretty good. So that's 2 so far. Let's keep going, family. Let's keep going. How many seeds we got here real quick? Tell me how many we got. Leave a comment in the description box below. I want to see how many of y'all can guess it by the time we're finished. I haven't counted them. I don't know. There's a few of them there. There's enough. Just something to think about. Background noise. Oh, that one slipped out of my hands there. Come back over here. Come on, we gotta get this thing cracked open so we can get these things germinating. I don't know how long you're supposed to allow these things to sit out before, you know, they go bad. So I'm gonna try to I'm having the darndest of time with it, you know. You gotta set it and get a grip on it immediately. Ooh, that sucker flew. But we got the seed though. As long as we got the seed, we're good. That's 1, 2, 3. Let's keep going. I find when you get a grip on the seed, get a grip on it, and then find where you want to place the vice grips on it, and start getting a good grip on it there. And that's working better than any other way I've tried, I think. See, even that one didn't fall. That's foolproof there. That didn't prove to be true. So even that's not correct or right. Oh, yes it is. There it goes. We got it. Well, it did crack open. It just slipped out at the end. But I don't know. You find a way that works for you, let me know. Leave a comment in the description box below. Let's see here. Oh, I feel a very cool breeze. Felt good. No? I'm taking these up just a little bit more. not all the shells are the same size, right? So, no, please. All right. Come on. There you go. It opened up pretty good. This one's a little, that one I believe needs to be hydrated. So, you get some water in there. We're just gonna hydrate them anyways. Just gonna spray some water into this cup here and let them hydrate anyways. Those ones don't look like they need to be, but hey, I'll just put those in there as well. They're floating, so the other one's sinking. Those ones are kind of floating, so I believe that's why they're already hydrated. Once I would hydrate them, they'd probably float. I don't know. Do your own science project and do your own testing and make up your own chart of what you want to watch and pay attention to. And I'm gonna get to cracking these seashells, or cherry shells, best as I can, quickly as I can. Yeah, I'd really like to know if you guys know any quicker ways, maybe a vice, a lot more controlled, right? Ooh, that's a big one right there. That's a nice size. Look at the size of that one. These are pretty good size ones. The other ones I don't think have been that size, but we're gonna put it in there, keep it going, clean these shells off. We'll have to clean those up after we're done this. I want to keep going on these seeds. I don't want to have to sweep up and clean up the shells in between every seed. That one fell to the ground. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that, y'all. What are y'all doing today? What's going on in your garden? What you guys got popping? What's new in your garden? Leave me a comment in the description box below, as I'm trying to figure out a way to conquer cracking these cherry seeds, cherry shells open. There we go. Not even sure how many we got in there. You guys counting? You guys got a chart going? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far. 7 in there. How close? Probably a vice would be okay with these, you know, right? More calculated, put the piece in there and just crack it open. I don't know about the netting system or the catching system, which you'd have rigged up to catch the seeds, but it's all up to the farmer. That's all up to the individual. This one, real tight. There we go. We got it, we got it, we got it. That's 8 of them. Some are easier to set up than others. Oh, there it goes. That's another big one too. Well, it's really, ooh. Oh yeah. It's a nice size. But we're gonna put some water in there and then just pour some water in there. That spraying's taking too long. Get some water in there. There we go. See which ones float, ones don't. I don't know. All of them are down at the bottom now, except for the one, and I'm not sure if that's the last one that I put in there or not. So we'll keep an eye on it from now on, though. Okay, wow. Like I said, some of these are still slippery. They're still fresh. Just let them dry from last couple of days. Day or so. There we go. So yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't know. I haven't found consistency enough with them. There's only one that's floating. All the rest are sunk to the ground, due to the bottom of the container. So I'm not quite sure whether it is. Does that mean they're good? Not good? Ready to plant? Need to be, you know, I'm not sure. I'm sitting there squeezing it and it's already closed. It's already, you just gotta change the angle on it. Make it land flat, I guess. And struck. Some of them aren't as hard as others. I guess that's give or take rules, right? Catch 22. Neither nor here nor there. I've been waiting to do this since I was a kid, to be honest with you. Grow cherry trees. Just life gets a hold of you and you sometimes lose track of the things that... Whoa, did you see that one? Luckily we still got it here. That one flew all the way behind the camera set. Okay, let's try it again. But sometimes you lose track just like you do there. But we found the seed, so that's kind of like life. You lose track of it for a moment, but you regain your passions and your loves for things. And sometimes it just takes you a little bit longer to get back to them. There we go. Trying not to squeeze them too much because I don't want to damage the seeds. So praying that we're doing okay with that there. And soon we will see. There's a lot of seeds going here. And I like it. That's what I wanted. I want a lot of cherry trees, seeds. So that I may be able to generate a lot more. Like I said, we're on our mini farm and we'd like to be able to have many more plants and vegetables and flowers and stuff. We've got a calisantes here, and I guess that would be my competition there, but I'm nowhere close to them. They far exceed what I'm up to right now. This is just my hobby and passion right now while I'm rehabilitating. So I got into a car accident not too long ago, a couple of years back, and just getting through that, and had to take on some things where I can't be so physical, and it doesn't cause physical abilities as much as, you know, just caring and nurturing and, you know, that gardening sense there. I've been wanting to get my garden going since I've had my kids. Taught my son how to play football in my first real garden. It was on my second baby's mother. And so he's doing really well now. He's playing at Herman already. And so I don't want to ruffle the feathers too much, so I keep my distance as much as I can until I know that they're, you know, need me, want me. They already get everything from me, which isn't probably a whole lot because I haven't made a lot. But we're looking to change that and working on that now. So sorry to spread your business, son, but that is what it is. We live and we grow. All right. Oh boy. Okay, where'd it go? I don't care about the shell part. Where did the seed part go? Well, I do care about the shell part because it protects the seed, so that was incorrect. But I'd really like to find that seed. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'm just speed looking for this seed. Shouldn't be too hard to find, but if I can't find it right away, I'll just have to get back to it. And I believe I found it. Yep, we found it. Okay, there we go. Get them vegetables in you so your eyesight doesn't go bad. You want to stay very sharp-eyed and witted. Drop something, you want to be able to find it quickly. So I don't know if you can see in there. We've got enough seeds up in there. There's a lot of cherry trees right there. So that's a nice backyard full of cherry trees right now. So we're just starting out small where we can. You know what I mean? The Lord said, you know, I'll give you, in the sense of I'll give you a little, and I want to see what you can do with it. You know, so that's kind of like with the seeds here. I didn't have the money for the seeds. They just came to me, and I just let the person know that I was interested in growing them, and they gave me the seeds there, and I did what I had to do to germinate those. and do what I can to keep them safe and do what I can to put them into the mini farm there and keep them growing, which is starting to get more work as you go, as you know. I don't mind it. It's exercise for the brain, for the body, for the soul, for the health, for the mind. It's got a lot of therapeutic, and the garden is very therapeutic, shall I say. For me, anyways. It does a lot of things for me, more than just grows fruit and vegetables and cannabis, and it's just very therapeutic for me. Alright, we're going to keep popping these cherries as I gargle all this jargon down in there. What's going on in your world? If you haven't done so and you're still at the video and you're still rocking with me to the video, let me know where you're from. And if you haven't done so, hit a subscribe or a like or a share. Ooh, trying to get these things out here as quickly as I can, but as safely as I can. I don't want to destroy the seed. Right? Okay, so yeah, it's a nice backyard full. If we can get those all properly germinated, hey, I'll be happy for next spring coming up. Because these do take a minute to grow. I believe they take a couple years to mature enough to even start to be putting in the ground, I believe. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that, but something about it take a couple years. At least 2 years. I haven't done my homework on this. Like I said, I just jumped into this. This is just like it's been a passion of mine since I've been a kid, and I get a chance to get on here and I get a chance to share my passion with y'all, which is a great thing, and hopefully you're part of the community. And if you haven't done so, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. But helps with our channel, helps our channel to grow, and that's what we're looking to do at the farm. You don't want a farm that goes backwards and the fruit's not of any value to you, you know. So you want to become a value to this channel, we need subscribers here, and we appreciate you just taking a look at the small amount of content that we've built up over the past couple of months or year or so, or years. And yeah, so I'm getting back into the swing of things, you know, back into my main career, concrete, because I'm now physically able to take on work again like I was. I won't say as, we'll see. We'll have to do a test run and see what we can do, because I got to a car accident a couple years back. I got hit by a car, and I've been in rehabilitation since, just getting my body back healthy enough in order to go to work, you know, make that bread, make that money, have enough money to pay the bills, have enough money to get my smoke funny, you know. Sorry, sometimes I'm shutting up because I'm concentrating, cracking these things open here, but I'll do my best to continue to conversate and to delegate what's going on as I am cracking these shell seeds out for these cherry seeds. Ooh, there we go. Didn't lose a seed. That's good. Okay, yeah, we got a lot going on there. You all haven't seen yet, or you're late to the video. That's a big backyard of cherry trees right there. I picture all the cherries that will bring over the course of time. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing here. If you're late to the video, or you done skipped the video and just you're ending up at this part now, for all the people that don't know, we're attempting to germinate cherry seeds. Okay? We're attempting to germinate these cherry seeds. I had a nice big pile here, but I've been at it, cracking them open and getting them ready to get germinated and put them into the fridge. For people that don't know, if you don't know how to go germinate seeds, go back a couple videos of mine, and I show you exactly how I germinated the cherry seed that we got trying to grow in the garden right now, and we're praying on that one to, there we go, that one looks pretty good. And yeah, so just praying that we can get all these cherry trees germinated, and that way we may be able to get them planted into the garden. That we would be able to make some finances and be able to give y'all some cherries and have, I don't know, maybe have a cherry fest down here. I know we got a lot of different festivals, the Orange Fest, the Corn Fest, whoa. That girl ain't got nothing but fucking under G-string on. And she's young. Wow, what this world is coming to. Did you see that? Wow. Anyways, back to the video. She looked young. Where did that one go? Lost another one. Gotta locate another one. Locate another one. These super eyes in there, these Superman eyes. They don't seem to get from an extra somewhere. Don't hate on me if I don't find it, but I'm gonna try to find it. Start dropping still. I'm not quite sure I want to step on it. It has a different shape, so it's easier to look for the shell. But if it went behind the fridge or something like that, I'm not going to be able to find it. And I'm not seeing anything that looks like the seed right now. That one's full pretty good. Hope we can find it later. I don't like losing things at all. Anyways, take it back here. Odd. Okay, well, shut the noise. See how good God is? Look what I found. The seed. Keep going. All right. Wow. Well, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Appreciate that for all my Bible believers and spiritual believers. That one's a little tinier, so we have to close that down. If it stays there, that's good. Stay. Perfect. All right. Okay. Still got the seed, so we're good. Darn it. That one went straight down. I felt that I didn't see it going nowhere else. Or is that it right there? Yeah, it's right there. Sweeping up, if I find one in there, I'll find it. Okay, let's keep going. You're supposed to leave these in the water for 2 hours, just to let you know. Okay, I lost that one as well. I'm not liking that. I can't say lost, but it's been misplaced or it's on the floor. I don't like that. I have to just charge that one to the game, y'all. Unless I see it later and sweeping up. Well, we don't have too many more to do, and we've already got a lot in there, so let's pray that we don't lose any more. Let me lighten these up a little bit. Just a little bit. That way it doesn't crash it and make it fly all over the place. I'm trying to keep it low. Trying to keep it low to the towel. Put my hand over it. There you go. That's what it is safer to do. So we just found something else. Safer to put your hand over it when you're crunching it. If you didn't already do that or know that, just put your hand over it once you get it placed in the vice grip safely and securely, the way that you want it. Put your hand over it, and that way you don't even lose it. It doesn't pop up. I wasn't thinking about that. I just learned it. We learn as we go on this channel, right? From the experience that we already have. Okay, yeah. It's a bit better this way. A lot better. You're not losing the seed, you're not losing the films, it's all right there. So I would suggest that you put your hand over the seed as you're going to crack the shell. That way you don't lose any of it. It all just pops up and it's all right there in your hand. A lot simpler. So you just learned something at Dubseez Kronic. Dubseez Kronic just learned something at Dubseez Kronic. See, we're always learning something here at Dubseez Kronic. Holler at your boy, and if you haven't done so, please, can I get a subscribe? Helps with our algorithm of our channel. Can I get a like? That also helps our algorithm of our channel. Can I get a share? That also helps. And guess what? It's all completely free. Costs you absolutely nothing. But it costs me a lot of energy and time to put these together. And I think just for that alone, a person should just be kind enough to give a person a like and share for their effort, to give them knowledge and wisdom. You know what I mean? Got to start giving credit where credit's due. Got another one there. So we've got about 5 of these left to do, and then we're going to put them into some paper towels that I got over here. After I'm done these, I'll bring them out and show you. Some of these I can plant, I can get to germinating right away because they already look hydrated, so I'm not worried about that. The ones that aren't hydrated, I'll continue to let them hydrate, and they can stay in the water until they look like they're hydrated, and then we'll plant those ones. Almost finished. Sorry about if you can hear crinkling in the back there. This is my roommate. It's all good though. Snack on what you're snacking on, smoke on what you're smoking on, drink on what you're sipping on. All good in the hood over here at Dubseez Kronic. That's my country advisor. You hear her giggling in the back there. Okay, this one wants to be a little bit tough. It's just that it's a little bit smaller than the rest. I'm gonna have to readjust these. Readjusted, ready to crack this shell. Holler at your boy in 3. Nope. Do it again. Holler at your boy in 3. Nope. Hold on one second. Yep. Holler at your boy in 3, 2. You. Hold on. See. Ready, set, no, there it go. Okay, that was all messed up. That didn't work anyway I planned it. See, that's why you gotta have a director. You gotta have a movie script director so that you can have all your lines already written out for you. I wouldn't suggest that if you're a rapper like myself, but Hollywood actors, right, they really be on point. No pun intended. Okay, this one's slippery, y'all. Slippery little, slimy little seedling. Get in there. Wowzers. I didn't have on this. Difficult to place in these red scripts. I think I got it. Yeah, we got it. Ooh, thank you. That one didn't make very much of a mess. Cracked right in half. One more to go, y'all. One more to go, y'all. Let me a like, share, and a subscribe just for that alone. That was a lot of hard work. There we go. Crush that one out there. Here's the last one in there. Holler at your boy. All right. Dubseez Kronic. Want to say thank you to the people that are still here, sticking with my boy, watching what we're popping on the channel. Hopefully you like what's going on. Hopefully you like what I'm popping here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is take this napkin. We're gonna take the seeds in there that I feel are already good enough to be placed in here and placed into one of these Ziploc bags, and then we're gonna place it into the tinfoil that we have in the fridge with the other ones. But we're gonna put the names. I need a marker. That's what I need. Is it possible to get a marker? Black marker, maybe? I think it's on the table there. So I can still do these as somebody's looking for that there. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these here. The ones that I feel are germinated enough. They're already plump and they're already there. So I'm going to do that. And we're just going to let me get 4 of them in here if I can. Let me get 4 of these in here if I can. Get another plumper one in there. There we go. That one, that's plump. Okay, 5. We're going to do 5. Slide that into this baggie there, because it's a longer form. If it's a longer stretch, it'll fit the bag better. It's more form fitting. There we go. What's the date today? Today is the 27th, 8th? 8th, the 28th. July 28th, 2026. July 28th. It's my mom and dad's anniversary today. One of my dad's anniversaries. Alrighty, so that's what we got here. Spray this in here and get it all nice and moist. You want to get it moist enough. You want to drench it, have it drowning in water, but you want to get it completely saturated with water, 100%, because it's going to be in there for about 2.5 weeks, right? It takes about 2.5 weeks for the roots to start germinating on the seed, we found out. So we're not even going to play with this for about 2.5 weeks once we get it into the tin foil. And after we get it in the tin foil, we're going to leave her and set her alone and go check back on it in about 1.5 weeks. Oh, we found another seed. There you go. And that's a big one. There we go. Good job. The one behind the building. Found another one. And that's a pretty big size one too, so I'm glad we found that. Can you see that, or is it out of focus? Sorry if it's out of focus, but pretty big size one. We're going to I'm gonna let the rest of these soak just in case, just to make sure. I'm gonna let them sit in there, and then we're gonna get back to you with some more content in our next video. So I want to thank all my day ones, A1s, much love and respect to you. And if you haven't done so and you're still here on this video, much love and respect. And I want you to hit subscribe so that you can be a part of our community and you can stay up to date with our content and our growth that's going on here in our mini farm, which we're hoping and praying that we will to find our own pheno, that we'll find our own strand of marijuana or cannabis plant that we'll be able to grow at our leisure and how we feel, and not being rude to the FDA or anybody or whatever that is for marijuana, but I'll be learning all of that as we go. So thank you once again. This is Dubseez Kronic. Fire up what you're smoking on, pour a little bit of what you're simping on, and I'll get at you with the next video. Holler, much love and respect.